I want to like figure out something more, like some entrance exams I want to give, maybe to do higher education.
You want more education in the matrix of the Maya's world?
Well, that's what I had been thinking for a long time. Like I want to.
You want to get more stupid?
No.
You want to increase your stupidity?
No.
Doesn't say all the benedictions that are offered, right? It actually degrades them and doesn't benefit them. So how will you be benefited?
Like benefit in the sense like that I could have a even better career, like
You better stop praying to Lord Shiva, Baba. You might be in the wrong place. This is the school of Sanatan Dharma. This is the higher education class. How to see it in Tattva Vichar platform instead of theoretical platform or sentimental platform or religious organization platform. That training is going on here. Sorry to disappoint you.
No, just wanted clarity. Like so I was thinking that what to do. Like once this gets.
Look, anytime you get education, you put you and your family in heavy debt. Okay, we had our other friend here, right? The father wanted to pay for more and more and more education, right? And the boy's telling, Father, I hate school. I don't want to go to school. I'm up to here with education. If you just save all of that money and just invest in one business, and I'll use the business degree I already have. And he said, no, I won't give you one paisa. Only I'll give money for higher education. So think about that. So he basically, it's like central banking system. They're just sucking you into debt that you can never get out of it. So then you just go more and more and more into debt. Now the family owns you because they invested so much. Right? And then no matter how much education you have, if Krishna wants to make you poor, you're going to be poor. You can have 5 degrees with $1 million of debt and still be poor. And if you're meant to somehow get some material wealth or material, opulence or whatever, it will automatically come to you. Why you think it depends on your education? So many people, right? Steve Jobs, many of them, they just dropped out. Right? Zuckerbucks, whatever that guy's name is. He also dropped out. Of course, all of their companies were given by the United States military. That's a whole nother class. That's for many evening class. Project Gladio. So, yeah. So you get all this education, then you get in the company. You see, the people teaching in the school usually are people who couldn't actually make it in the real world. Right? They failed. They have some theoretical, academic kind of understanding of business and never could make a dime, Most of them. And those who are very successful, they're being successful doing their business, right? Sometimes someone may come and give like a guest appearance or some pep talk or something like that, right? But I'm saying full-time academics, they're mostly never had a job in their life. So they have no idea how to work and how to do a job or how to start a business, or, right? They're just teaching academically, right? For the most part. So they basically failed. It's like the people like in politics, right? They want to be in Hollywood, but they're too ugly. So they go into politics instead. So it's like second-class Hollywood. Right? And they're dumb. They're really dumb people. They just get paid off by the various terrorist organizations. Maybe you could just find some well-wishing terrorist organization just to finance you, you know what I mean? Tell them a sad story about your grandfather's doll, you know? I'm sure some terrorists will have sympathy and compassion on you. You're probably better off than this concoction about more education. Ask all of the engineers from India who are all coming back to India. This place is going to be, in America, they're being flooded by illegal aliens. The engineers coming back from America after their brainwashing in America, they will be like illegal aliens, all the engineers. They'll have an influx. They'll be, they'll be making chapatis, talking about the good old days in America when they were stealing money from the U.S. government, So what are you doing here then? What really brings you here? What is your spiritual desire?
What was to get purification and
Yes, that's why we're answering the way we're answering. To purify you from all of this poisonous type of thoughts and desires. This is the medicine, to hear the truth. Right? In so-called modern civilization, everyone says, oh, education is everything. We were also brought up like that. And then no one's peaceful, no one's happy, nobody's satisfied, or they're creating stuff which is meant to destroy people. They have so many military people now, they're coming and they're realizing they got basically tricked into fighting in all of these wars on behalf of these globalist demons. They lost limbs, they lost brothers, sisters, friends, family. For what? Over what? So it's almost everything that we were all led to believe is true is completely opposite. And the Great Awakening means coming to the reality of the actual situation in this world. It's all a lie. Almost everything we're taught from the beginning is a lie. Wrap your head around that one. And as more and more truth comes out, then you'll see, wow, we got seriously scammed, cheated by the authorities, the educators, the government officials who brainwashed the families and the communities for generations. None of it is beneficial. None of it is honest. None of it is correct. The whole thing is faulty. Prabhupada said the whole thing is a scam. The whole thing is faulty. What are you trying to perpetuate? You really believe? Right? You talk to any honest person who's gone through this whole thing repeatedly, they'll tell you the truth. Ask any honest grihasta, they'll tell you what grihasta ashram is all about. Sorry. Just think about this. Krishna is allowing it to happen in such a way that you will never ever again ask for it. So what does that tell you about it? That at the end everyone says, I'll never desire that ever again in any life ever again. So how great can that be? My Guru said Grihastha Ashram will make you cry. This thing's burning up. Vrikasura is burning up my computer. This is the truth of the matter. The parents don't want to hear it. The wives, the husbands who are attached, they don't want to hear it. It's all unpalatable, disturbing. They don't want to talk about that. They want to be in Maya. They want to perpetuate Maya. They want you to be in Maya. Their sinful desires and future depends on you. That's just the reality of the situation. They have no faith. They're not serious about spiritual life. They cannot hear anything. They have no liking. Completely brainwashed. Following the rituals. Following the, the dogma of religious organization. The whole thing is a scam. The whole thing is based on the cheating principle. We're just getting cheated, scammed out. You really believe all of this propaganda by Maya? You really believe it's going to make you peaceful, happy, and satisfied in your life? It's all vanchana. It's all cheating.